when things are not going that well, you're much more irritated by anything small that you might not even realize is there when you're playing well, or when you're in a good like mind space. And usually what it means for us, if we are having a bad position, the mind space gets worse and worse as well, right? We're not, so the goal would be to try to eliminate everything. Actually brings me to a story I've heard recently that Michael Phelps, the guy that has won, I don't know, probably more gold medals in the Olympic Games than I have years. He to train for the China Olympics, basically what he did is he tried to train in the worst possible conditions so that at the Olympics there is no way that it would be worse than what he trained. And
Okay.
I actually I love that story so much because
Yeah.
that's a little bit this, right? If you would train every day like this,
Yeah.
then everything else would seem so easy. But as we train, home alone,
Uh-huh.
we can put earphones on, nobody talks to us. We're like, hey, stay out of my room. I'm
Yeah.
going to get focused. And then you're hearing screaming kids next to you, and your clock is ticking, and you're losing, and you're like, ah. So it always depends. Yeah. So actually, I think it was a good training, probably just for your stamina and kind of if something small goes wrong the next tournament, you will think back and think, okay, at least the same 6-year-old
Mm.
child is not bumping my chair, right? So you can like look back and say, this is now better than what I've already experienced.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can imagine that it's really, really tough in a one-off
Yeah.
instance.
I think I made a mistake. Knowing it was going to be a scholastic event, my youngest daughter just got a new recorder. As a non-American, you might not know this instrument. They give all fourth graders in America this terrible wind instrument that sounds bad even if you're good at it. And they're just like, here, this is how you're gonna learn music. And so I could have had her just like playing it next to me while I was training, and then anything else would have been fine. So
Absolutely. That's a genius idea. So now training plan, just have your kids screaming at you and
yes,
then train like this.
she could bump my chair. She loves that. All right.
Dad, have you finished? Have you finished?
Yeah,
Dad, can we
exactly.
do something cool?
I'm sick of this chess thing.